Hey everybody, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm here at Good Sam in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. I had first surgery on Wednesday. Today's Sunday, and it went well. It went actually really, really well. Like basically best case scenario because they didn't necessarily know. I guess knew to a degree what was going to happen. Um, with my left foot. Uh, the fifth metatarsal, which is the outer bone in the foot, had gotten osteomyelitis from this wound that was the latest one to develop. And ultimately, with the wound, the bone became exposed, and at that stage, it has to go. There's no healing for the bone after that. Um, the concern would have been was the fourth metatarsal affected, which it was not at this stage. So I'm still sort of waiting to hear what's going to happen next. But surgery went well, except for one unique thing. So I have this coughing issue, as you guys know. Apparently, in the middle of the surgery, I started to cough, and that's an issue. So they juiced me up with like the happiest drugs ever. Woke me up in the middle of the surgery. And shockingly, I was fully aware, very calm, and they were in the middle of the surgery. They hadn't removed the bone yet, I don't think. And I was awake through the rest of it. Having full conversations. It was funny. The surgeon said that that was the most interaction he's ever had with a patient in the middle of a surgery. Uh, but it went well. That was a unique experience. Actually enjoyed it. It was bizarre because I actually get to hear him do the saw, and you were making jokes about him keeping it as part of his collection and stuff like that. But it went well. Now we have a second one coming up to clean the wound up even more. Some more debridement and some tissue needs to be removed. How much that is, I don't know at this stage until I talk with my surgeon probably tomorrow. Then I'll know more. I thought originally the surgery was going to be tomorrow, but it's sort of sounding like that's not going to be the case. And then they'll close it up as much as they can, and then I'll be on a wound vac for probably quite a while. And I'll also be on it's a PIC line, either in this arm or the other, to have IV antibiotics since I'm having, in essence, an open wound. That's significant because you don't want to mess around with any opportunity for. And being that the oral antibiotics have not necessarily done the greatest of job with me, we want to get this thing closed up before I'm off the IV antibiotics. So I'm probably over the next couple of days I'm going to take advantage of it now that I am in a private room, because originally I was in a regular room with another person. First guy was amazing, really neat guy. Second guy was a very unique individual. Weirdly, we both have the same birthday, November 19th, which is today. This is my celebrating my birthday. Not how I intended, but it is what it is. He was a miserable individual. I thought, okay, he was there for 12 hours. We got that out of the way. The next guy was even worse. Just relentless. Wouldn't stop complaining. So I had to pause just for a second because they were coming in and talking to me about some stuff. But regardless, anyways, I don't even remember where I was. But the surgeries went well. Monday or Tuesday, I'll have the next surgery, which is basically cleaning the thing up, sewing up as much as it can. And then I will be back on a wound vac to just get that to heal. And I'm sure with the PIC line and all that kind of stuff, I'm probably going to be out of commission for a while. But I am going to take advantage of the next couple days. I have quite a bit of videos that I already have filmed. Some of the stuff is coming out right now. A lot of that, like the Country Roads Take Me Home, were probably filmed like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So I just sort of been slowly getting the stuff. I have a ton of shorts that I'm going to start putting out, but I just had to do some audio work. Now that I'm in a room by myself, I can actually get away with doing that, which will be awesome for the channel, be good for my soul. Um, I'm doing well. Um, I'm not the type of person that snaps, and the fact that I snapped last night, just this guy pissed me off. Like the games and the nonsense, the negativity, him just treating people like crap. I just had enough. And I was like, I need to move. And they accommodated that, and I really appreciate that because they know I've got this surgery coming up and I need to be in the right state of mind and de-stressed as well because my blood pressure got up pretty high. They're like, "Oh, your blood pressure's sort of high," and I was like, and the rooms on this wing are a little smaller for two people, and yeah, but so that's what the plan is. So you'll be seeing a bunch of shorts coming out and some other stuff over the next couple days. A lot of this is stuff that's just been back. I'm gonna try to get a couple of the older ones done. I got to go through some of my footage. Like some of the stuff I'm not sure if I'm going to keep or I'm going to refilm stuff because I had a video on Shirksville, Pennsylvania that I'm going to redo entirely because I got a bunch more research done. And then the filming for I think it's the Wiremector Cemetery, and it also has to do with I think the two lost churches of Swatera. I don't think that might be one of them that's considered one of the lost churches of Swatera. I think it was his predecessor that it eventually evolved into this Wiremectors, which the only reason it's known as Wiremectors is because it's the farm that was on where the cemetery is currently today. That I'm probably going to refilm. And then I have the stuff from Moss Lady that we went to that church that's out on Indiantown Gap property. That we visited the cemetery there with a couple different individuals. So I'd like to get that done. And then I have a couple of these series that I was talking about restarting, like Heroines of Hometown History, Tales of Hometown History, America's Greatest Inventions, or Hometown, whatever I call that. That I want to do. And then there's a couple series I'd like to start. So I think I'm going to take advantage of the next 3 or 4 days and do a bunch of that. That way I can stay busy, keep my mind clear, and go from there. So continued prayers would be appreciated. This isn't really anything major of a surgery. It's just cleaning it up and getting it ready to be closed up or as much as possible. It's going to be an interesting journey because I really don't know what's in store over the next month or so, because that's going to primarily be given to healing and seeing what I'm capable of doing work-wise, which is going to be pretty minimal, and then just move forward from there. But hopefully this time we come out of it, we heal, and then this continued breakdown of the health is done, and go from there. But I'm very happy with how things turned out because I wasn't sure how the left foot was going to react, because losing that third metatarsal, because I only have 3 metatarsals, which are the bone that go from where the toe used to be to the ankle, so that's what holds your structure of your foot up. I only have 2 full ones now anymore in that foot, and I think what's left of the 5th metatarsal, the tendon's still attached. There's a slight bit of concern that would be something that if we don't handle this right, it could wind up tearing, which would take away some of the maneuverability of the foot, and we don't want that, of course. So however we proceed with this, with the next couple of weeks, it's being smart in how we handle that and go from there, which I have every confidence in that. But that's where we're at. I wanted to do one from the hospital here, but it's sort of hard when you're in a room with somebody else, and especially when those people are obnoxious. It makes it even harder. But So I'm happy that here on my birthday I'm actually in a private room and sort of de-stressing a little bit. But thank you as always, everybody. I do appreciate your prayers, your thoughts, the kind things you said. And as always, we will see you all around. Hopefully not the hospital, but about town.